the beauty of building a startup, right, is in how lean are you keeping your execution, right? Imagine you want to build a product, or imagine you want to build an electric car. You will not be able to build an electric car with 200 people starting working in your factory on day one, right? To do that, either you should be really wealthy, as an individual, or you should have done and exited so many startups that investors will just write a blank based on your PPT. I mean, trust me, in real world, nobody will invest money based on your PPT. The most important thing you need is a minimum viable product and MVP. So what you need to do is, how can you build something with very handful of resources? Can you build a product with probably 2 or 3 developers and 1 or 2 testers? You build an app, you probably launch an MVP, have your college colleagues, your friends, your family try it. You Building an MVP is the most important first step. And when you do that, then boss, you have hit the right nail. And once you do that, then it is about scaling. The whole the process of scaling comes in. How do I make my app more robust? How do I kind of build a much more scalable product? So for that to happen, you need a set of loyal friends. I mean, for me, or for Professor Sandeep or anybody, if you ask which is the best period of their life, they will always say it was my college life. The time where you hang out with your friends, you go have chai ban maska, you spend a lot of time talking about movies, politics, and how the country should operate, how it should not, what is the decision that PM should be taking and what we should not. We have all done it, right? And it's probably the favorite part for anybody's life. So the guys who sit around with you doing that, right? जो लोग तुम्हारे साथ बैठ के ये सब गप्पे मारते हैं, that, oh boss, Modi ji should have done this, then would have been great. We are so blessed to have a prime minister like Modi ji, but we all feel that अरे इसको ऐसा नहीं ऐसा करना चाहिए था. So those 5-6 people who are sitting with you doing all this chit chat will be your first customers and will be your scapegoats. I mean to say scapegoats in a nice way. तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट कोई और नहीं खरीदेगा, because if you go out and tell boss, I am building the next Zepto, I am building the next Swiggy, use my app and go order your food, they will say, boss, get lost, I don't want to take risk trying some stupid app, right? But you go and tell these guys, they will say, ये तो अपना दोस्त है यार, चलो we'll try. So first focus, bring those handful of customers who trust you, and then who will start using your product, and then they'll give you feedback कि ये साला तेरा button, मतलब why did you put red button, it looks so ugly. I mean, trust me, these are the feedbacks that will change your product. I mean, this is what we did. When we started getting feedback, we took it very seriously. People will tell you, ये button ठीक नहीं है, वहाँ पे वो logo अच्छा नहीं है, यहाँ पे मतलब this animation is not good. Improve so much that your people, your friends will start loving the product. Once that happens, then you are A, solving problem, B, you have made a beautiful UI, 3, you have made a product that is working. Then you start going outside your network. Then you say, okay, how can I reach out to my college alumni staff? How do I go back to Professor Sandeep and tell him, boss, in your next batch, sir, can you please request all the students to download my app and try it? And once you keep reaching out to more and more external audience, once you start getting that validation from outside people, you will perfect your product.